shines bright. We'll be dancing in the spotlight. And if you need to get away, say no more. We're the ones you've been looking for. Maybe our souls departed. Maybe we've been discarded. But we've got something to live for. Don't be afraid. People call us monsters underneath the stars. We're just living our dreams, but we're more than what we seem. So close your eyes, let your worries go. Take my hand and we'll let it show that we can make the world come alive. Dancing with the monsters in the night. People call us monsters underneath the stars, but we're here to stay, so don't be afraid. In the land where the shadows grow lies the story of the tired souls. But if you ever feel like you don't belong, fall into the rhythm of our song. Maybe we're scared just like you. Maybe we're all outcast too. But we don't care what they all say. Don't be afraid. People call us monsters underneath the stars. We're just living our dreams, but we're more than what we seem. So close your eyes, let your worries go. Take my hand and we'll let it show that we can make the world come alive. Dancing with the monsters in the night. I, we can make the world come alive. Dancing with the monsters in the night. People call us monsters underneath the stars, but we're here to stay, so don't be afraid.
Once upon a time in a faraway land, a little girl lived under her father's hand. She wept in silence and never talked. Her father made sure that he called the shots. He nailed the door shut so she couldn't leave, blew out the lights so she couldn't see. But one night she broke through the window pane. Nothing could stop her great escape. 'Cause this girl had plans that he'd never understand. All the miracles she saw in her dreams, all the amazing things that she could be. So the little girl ran away from home, you see. Little girl, go on and write your story. Little girl, rejoice 'cause you're finally free. Little girl, be who you wanna be. You already know the strength inside your heart. You don't need someone to tell you who you are. Go and say the words you know you long to speak. Little girl, be who you wanna be. 20 years later through the hourglass, the little girl grew up in the time that's passed. All those late nights cause she worked 3 jobs. Started from pennies, now she's her own boss. One day she opens up the door to meet a stranger at the window, guess who she sees? Her father shows up with a face of red. Head down low, he looks up and says, I know you can't forgive all the things that I did, but I'm hoping that you'll understand. For you I always had a plan. So the little girl showed him all the things she achieved, the world she saw from all the highest peaks, how she moved the mountains with her fingertips. Head to toe, her father finally admits, you already know the strength inside your heart. You don't need someone to tell you who you are. Go and say the words you know you long to speak. Little girl, be who you wanna be. Go and say the words you know you long to speak. Little girl, be who you wanna be. Go and say the words you know you long to speak. Little girl, be who you wanna be. Be who you wanna be. Little girl, be who you wanna be. Little girl, be who you wanna be.
There's so many voices ringing around in my head. Don't wanna lose you, don't wanna fall into this melody composed of everything forsaken. Don't wanna lose you, even if you're gonna drown me in the desert, drown me in the ocean. Give up all direction just for you. If you're a dream, then I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna lose you, don't wanna. I don't wanna. You know that I'd go anywhere as long as I'm with you. Oh, 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 oh. Say you love me, say you love me. Say you with me, say you want me. I would give up everything if we could see this through. Oh, 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 oh. Run to you through burning fire.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today, everyone? I hope we're having a good day. Let me just go ahead and get the game launched here in just a second. But while we go on, here we go. All right, yeah. Sorry for the late stream, everybody. I did not have my alarm set for some reason. Whoopsie doopsie on my part. Beans, what are you doing? Beans, get out of here. Um, I did not have my alarm set. Apologies for that one. Um, so I slept past it a little bit. For those of you in the know, you are aware that I work nights. So I'm usually up much later than everybody else. Uh, though hopefully that's changing here soon. I actually recently have started taking some classes to get my license to be a life insurance agent. Um, that's been going pretty well so far. So I'm really excited, and hopefully that means I'll have some better opportunities, um, making more money. But more importantly, beans, come on now, get out of here. But more importantly, I'll also have a little bit more time for you guys, funny enough. As it is with my current work schedule, it is difficult to do streaming very consistently as much as I love it. Um, but with this new opportunity, I'm hoping that I will have some more time and energy to be able to dedicate to it. In particular, being able to dedicate time and energy to making videos to put up on YouTube, the TikTok, and all that good stuff. Um, So all very, very exciting. Um, but yeah, sorry it's taking a minute. I'm also ordering myself some snacks because I'm a little hungry and I want some specific drinks from the store because I'm a little goblin and I crave tasty, tasty treats. Um, so just give me 2 more seconds. Here. Make sure I actually have all the stuff I wanted in the cart this time. I forgot some things last time. Um, and even now I'm forgetting. I was gonna get some I was gonna get some household essentials. Um, but that's okay. We're fine. We love doing silly things together. But yeah. I've been really excited for this though. Like I said, it's difficult for me to do a lot of things. I don't know what it is about me that causes it, but I am frequently very easily fatigued. So even like streaming days, sometimes I have to sit there and be like, is it worth it to do anything? Um, and it really sucks to have like that kind of fatigue when even it comes to things that you're really, really passionate about. I'm also hoping that this opportunity means that I will be able to more consistently uh, reach out to like my doctor and get that kind of help uh, because it sucks. It really sucks. All right, I've got all my stuff taken care of. Let's go ahead and get this going, shall we? Finally connected to chat. Yippee! All right, let me go ahead and get on the stream side. Give the game a minute. All right. But yeah, I looked it up because I did not know how many like chapters were into this. We're actually on the final couple of chapters. So hopefully we'll be able to finish this up today. That'd be really great. Ugh. Oh, geez. Hello, game. Okay, there we are. um, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get this finished up today. Oh, oh, there's a little you can't see it because I'm in the way, but there's like a little percentage loading thing in the corner. All right. The last few, did I miss a stream? Yeah, we streamed Tuesday. We did a thing then. Mm. I'm hoping to get these videos edited hopefully up on YouTube and we can start like a little tiny series with that, but we'll see how things play out. Chris Maynard. No. All right. Okay. So last time we met the Bucket Butcher. Who turned out to be fucking what was it? Mark Hammond or some shit like that. I forget his fucking name. It's Mark something. And turns out he had the procedure done that allowed him as well to like zip back in time whenever it turned out that he was going to get killed. However, he determined that the state was very unnatural and was doing like bad things to you. So he surgically removed it from himself. Though he was still dealing with like a lot of the residual effects, such as like the hallucinations and hearing voices and stuff every time he died, or the voices that could be heard when he died. He was no longer capable of going back and like saving himself. But he believed that he was like helping the people that had gotten this procedure done by removing that from their minds. And he was going to do the same to us. And one of the agents, we kicked his ass though. We're like, not today, bitch. But we still ended up saving him because we found out that like the guy that we were helping to like escape with us, he was the agents of like Trinity Biotech, the people that we know are behind like the disappearances of homeless individuals, and was the cause of like why we have this weird like little power to like zip back in time. It's explained to us that it's like, oh, latent natural ability. It's like, oh, in the wild, it would have just been like, it would have felt like a near-death experience, and he would have just kept going on. It's basically like precognition, where you can like predict what's gonna happen if you do certain things, and so you can like zip back to like prevent that thing from happening, and like kind of like get out in the nick of time. But what they do is that like they like separate something in the cortex, and basically simulates brain death whenever you come across these situations. And when you do, when like you fully believe that you are going to die, the power activates and you zip back in time. And so we come here and we find we eventually, like, with the help of like Mr. D.I. Hara, who I love, which by the way, let's go ahead and go see him real quick. I think I would like to ask him some more questions, since we learned a little bit more about stuff. But yeah, D.I. Hara and Mr. Mark, the scientist.
But yeah, good luck with the certificate, and hopefully a helpful doctor.
Oh, I appreciate it. What's the life development? Oh yeah, so it's I was just telling everybody earlier that I am taking classes to get my certification to be a life insurance agent. So hopefully that goes well for me. Beans, I love you, baby, but you keep trying to get up on the counter. And that's not good, baby. You can't be up here if you're gonna keep getting on the counter. So yeah, that's the whole thing. But anyway, when it comes to our boy here, so yeah, so we then like with the help of like Diahara, our ex-wife, and Mr. Mark, the bucket butcher, Beans, this is exactly what I mean. You're trying to get up on the counter again. Now you have to go back to the ground. With our friend the butcher, we end up finding the location of the Trinity Biotech labs, and we're going in to try to save our sister, right? But like she's just Beans hates us. He's a little goblin. But yeah, so we find our sister being like super chummy with Dr. Roth, who's like the dude. Apparently he's lived like 100 fucking lifetimes with this ability. And she's like just chumming it up. So we pop down and we're like, oh, we're gonna save you. And she's like, boy, shut the fuck up. I'm cool here. I'm here by choice. And like so far we've seen that is true. Like there's nobody actually like keeping us here. We're allowed to like leave if we want to. Right now the only reason we're kind of like staying put is because there's a big old sandstorm right now, because we are in the middle of the fucking desert. And they're like, oh, this is actually like really great. Like the people that are quote unquote disappearing, they're not actually disappearing. It's just that like we offered them this opportunity to help with like testing this like this whole like going back in time shit. Some people like chose to keep the procedure and everything. We offered them jobs. Some stayed. Some were like weirded out by it. And it's not that like this thing is driving them crazy. It's just that like they have like a lot of other psychological issues and they didn't want to get the help, and we can't really do anything about that. Oopsie doopsie, oh well. Is what it is type shit. And so like so far it's like, oh okay, everything seems to be on board. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, like Mark unfortunately had his own fucking demons, and that's why he left. I was really hoping that we could reconcile one day, which by the way, this site does have like old like landmines and stuff, and before we could warn him, Mark did blow himself up, so F to Mark. You will be missed maybe. And yeah, and they're like, yo, no, Mark actually was fucking like killing people. But how does our resident asshole of a player character have it but not remember anything? Yeah, so, okay. So, supposedly, like, we've got, like, this pre-recorded video that he shows us that shows that we were, like, on board with this shit. And we're like, yeah, I really need to, like, fucking jumpstart myself back in time. And Roth is like, are you fucking sure? Because you're not gonna, like... You're not going to remember a lot of this shit if you do this so severely, and you're going to have to deal with, like, the hallucinations and all that stuff, like, on your own, and we're going to have to really simulate this to make you think that you're in danger on, like, the regs so that we can get you back over here. We have to lure you back over to the labs. And he's like, and our apparent, like, past / future self question mark was like, yeah, no, let's do it, Doc. Let's do this shit. That video sounds AI generated, right? So we're still a little, like, us, our resident asshole, our beloved Mick, he's still pretty sus about this whole thing. He's like, I don't know, I don't really fucking trust it. And even Hara's like, I mean, it all seems perfect, but it seems like a little too perfect, you know? So we're digging it around, right? We're trying to figure this out, because again, it all seems like a little too perfect, right? Like this whole idea, it's like, oh, you know, we've made like Roth's able to make like great strides in like the studying of like the human psyche and the brain and everything like that. We're gonna be able to like help so many people, blah blah blah. It's totally up and up, and it's like, okay, but one thing that hasn't like been explained to us is that there is a third founder, right? A woman that we have not yet come across, and supposedly got into a big argument with Roth as well before taking off, and nobody is explaining it, because like either we have Dr. Sanjay, who he wasn't here when she was around, so he only knows rumors, so he can't be of help. Dr. Klein's an asshole, so he won't say anything. So far, any in the gang don't know. And Roth was just like, oh, yeah, well, we had some disagreements. I really miss her. I hope she's doing well, blah, 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 blah. Are the creatures real? So far, they're being explained as they're just hallucinations, which are a side effect of the thing that we've got. And that they're hoping that me, because apparently Mick has like a really strong affinity for this ability. Like his genes are immaculate when it comes to this fucking ability. So they're hoping with his help that they'll be able to get rid of like the hallucinations altogether, and that's basically what we're experiencing. Supposedly. Let's be honest here. I'm with Mick. I don't necessarily trust these bitches. Like, it all seems just like a little too convenient, you know? Like it's just like, oh yeah, you're totally free to leave and everything. It's totally your choice. It's fine. It's okay. It's like, they say that on paper, but like, guaranteed, because like Mick already has like a history of like shit's tough, hit the bricks. So like, if he fucking disappeared, nobody would bat a fucking eye, right? Because they're already used to him not like being able to handle stressful situations. Again, the motherfucker dipped on the funeral for his own fucking son, okay? And like left town for 5 fucking years. All right, they're not exactly like opposed to the idea that he would just fucking dip if shit got like too heavy for him. So I think like it's fully within their capability to be able to like take him without his consent and do whatever it is that they need to do, but dress it up to make it look like, oh yeah, you totally have a choice. You're so like free-willed here. Don't worry about it. I think they're liars. I don't trust them. Me and Hara, we're on the same fucking team. Anyway, let's go talk to him. Okay, cool. We do have stuff to talk to him about. Let's see. I wonder what Hara thinks our next move should be. Wait, if it triggers whenever you believe you're about to die, wouldn't you indefinitely repeat your final moments by dying by age? That's kind of something I'm wondering about as well. But I'm hoping that gets like explained a little bit, because like obviously we can see like Roth is an old man to us. So like he says he's like lived like a bunch of lifetimes and been able to study over and over and over again. So like how far back has he been able to go? Has he been able to go like straight to like his youth? Like has he like relived like death by old age? Like how does that work? Like does he get to like jump back really far, or is it like a repetitive thing if he's not careful? Like what happens? I'm so curious. Anyway,
So what's the plan?
I'm not sure there needs to be one.
You're kidding. We came here to rescue Annie. Let's do it.
Can't take her against her will, boss.
I don't believe this.
Take it easy. We're here now, in no immediate danger. It's an opportunity.
To work out what the hell is going on?
You got it, boss.
why is Mick's gene special? Okay, so like I said, apparently Mick has a very strong affinity for it. Roth was able to get it unlocked in his brain, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he had a very strong affinity for it to begin with. It's just that he was able to confirm that it can be done. And again, we're talking about the idea that like the biggest problem with it is the fact that like these hallucinations pop up, and whenever you die you get like this cacophony of like voices like yammering in your head, which is like the thing that we've been like experiencing whenever we died. So they're trying to find a way to, because like the only way that they can go public after this is to actually get rid of that shit. Once they get rid of it, then they can go public with it and like offer it to the world en masse. So that's basically the idea here. So they need Mick, and I'm assuming that they were, because, okay, there was something fishy about the way that the son passed away as well, that like we kind of found out in the earlier chapters, and the fact that like, again, we see him all the fucking time. We see his little fucking ghosty goo running around. But the hospital that we were at, and then like why Mick's like really fucking suspicious of it as well, is like it sounds almost like we never really fully confirmed that it was his body that we had. So it's entirely possible, I think, this is like my theory. This is my theory going on. I think that they might have tried to take his son first. Like dressing it up because like, oh, the son was already showing that he was sick. And like maybe we like fake his death and we take him. But I have a feeling that maybe like his son didn't have like the complete picture with this whole thing, or maybe didn't even have like the gene that Mick has, because Mick is like a necessity. But again, I'm not entirely sure. I'm fully like fucking pulling this out of my ass theory wise, but I've got ideas, I've got thoughts. Very excited about this. All right, wonder what he thinks of this reactor.
The reactor downstairs makes me nervous.
No kidding. You'd expect a team of technicians monitoring a thing like that.
It's all computers these days.
Well, the place is full of scientists, and they don't seem worried.
I am. I think there's something up with it.
How are we gonna get out of here?
Well, the storm up there can't last long. I'll make sure we can go in a hurry if it comes to that.
Anything you need?
Actually, a spare can of fuel would be good. Can't find one up here, and it's a long way to the nearest gas station.
I'll see what I can find.
Ask that sister of yours. She knows her way around.
Gotcha.
What's your opinion on Roth?
Seems nice enough.
Seriously? You're falling for his bullshit?
Please, boss. This ain't my first rodeo. But maybe the doc isn't behind it. Maybe it's bigger.
He's behind it.
Okay then. Let's prove it. Motive, means, opportunity.
This isn't a fucking courtroom drama.
It's just the way I think, boss. Never led me astray before.
No, I mean, like, fucking horror's definitely on it. Like, again, it's all one thing to, like, theorize and point fingers and be like, he's definitely behind this shit, he's doing something bad. But it's like, okay, you gotta prove it, though, my dude. Like, you have to figure out, like, what his motive is, how he would get across it, and, like, when he would have the opportunity to, like, go through with it. And it's like, that's not just like useful in law, it's very useful for like figuring out what a motherfucker is gonna do and how they're gonna move forward with it. It's actually really good thinking. Because again, it's very good to like not immediately jump to like pointing fingers, even if like you've got like that full fucking gut feeling that something's off. If you don't have those questions asked and answered, you're not going to get very far. And if anything, you could end up making a mistake, because like let's be fucking for real. Sometimes your gut don't know shit. I know that like there's like a lot of like a moral like emphasis on trusting your gut about a situation. Sometimes your gut's fucking wrong. It just fucking is, unfucking fortunately. Because the thing is that that gut feeling you have is mostly just a reaction to like past like trauma and upset. It is your body's like natural survival mechanism in order to try to avoid bad situations. However, as we know, sometimes trauma can be triggered by the dumbest of shit. It sucks. Speaking of someone who also has a CPTSD, sometimes your trauma is just triggered for no reason.
Our rollover. Take your meds, those who need to.
Oh hell yeah, take them meds. Get your water. Get those sippies. And get some food, even if it's just like a little snack. Speaking of, I've got string cheese. Let me grab that real quick. I haven't eaten yet today. Like I said, I did just wake up, so I haven't like eaten since like this morning, technically. I don't know. Days are weird for me. I'm like, today, it's like, well, it's just tomorrow for me because I slept. That's my logic. Love me for some string cheese, though. Nearly random triggers fucking sucks. Exactly. So, well, we get from like media and like a lot of like stories and stuff about the whole like, oh, trusting your gut and everything, going with your gut and your instincts on a situation or a person. Like, unfortunately, that is not a guaranteed thing. Like, I'm not saying it's not useful. Sometimes a red flag is a red fucking flag. But it's still really good to make sure that you are taking your gut feeling and putting some rationale to it. Being like, okay, why do I feel this way? Does this person have like means, motive, opportunity to do whatever it is that I think is wrong? And just kind of going from there. Again, it's a very smart way of thinking. Unfortunately, like the majority of the population just doesn't have like the skills for critical thinking like that. It's not a bad thing. It's just the fact that like we don't often have like a lot of the education to do that, and having a natural affinity for that is few and far between, unfortunately. Like that's part of why like we try to offer studying of like critical reading and stuff like that in school. Like if you struggled with like critical reading exercises, you might struggle as well with like critical thinking, because that is kind of like the core of like analyzing. That's kind of like it's like the first steps to analyzing a situation or information rather, without immediately like jumping to conclusions or like making up random facts and shit like that. Unfortunately, it's very easy for the mass population to be able to get manipulated by scenarios, especially today with like the mass access to media. Very easy for like the majority of the population to get like bamboozled into shit. Just because they lack the capability of critical thinking. And so they just kind of like go with things that like sound logical. It's kind of like how people like so easily believe in things like issues with like vaccines. They're like, oh, there's formaldehyde in vaccines. It's like, well, they don't know that like, it's like, why would formaldehyde be in vaccines? Like, okay, well, it's a very small amount. Like it's like you consume naturally formaldehyde more in greater numbers than you would through a vaccination. Yeah, plus you need to be in an environment that challenges you or your critical thinking will atrophy. Exactly. So, like, if you are not in an environment where it stimulates your ability to think critically. And like you can simulate these like these sorts of situations on your own, by the way. Like that's why like a lot of doctors will like recommend that you do things like puzzle games and stuff like that, because it challenges you to it challenges your ability to like think and like figure shit out. I love fucking puzzle games. I love games like this where I'm like made to like take all of the information that I've been gathering and try to like form a theory and figure out like what's been going on. I don't necessarily have to get it right every time, but it's good for me to like think about like what information I currently have, how it applies to the situation, and what I can possibly conclude from it. But it's also why I can be like, okay, we have this as a fact, but I feel like I'm missing information that would make it make sense. So like all of these things, like you can simulate critical thinking for yourself. I was bad at crit reading because one, I wasn't am bad at reading, and two, the people who made those questions always had strict answers to questions, the more open or opinionated, like what emotion was character feeling when saying X in sentence 64. No, and that's fair. Like I said, it's more like the first step. And it doesn't necessarily mean that like you are incapable of then going on to learning critical thinking. But it can be that you might have a little bit of a harder time of it if you struggled in crit reading exercises. But that's also something to attribute to, again, this isn't like counting things like, okay, maybe you're on the spectrum like me. And if reading wasn't like, like if you weren't like me where like reading and stuff like that was like your hyper focus, so you like worked really hard to get good at like reading and analyzing literature, then like, yeah, you're gonna have trouble, especially when they're like being really strict with their guidelines and being like, how does X person feel because of the sentence? And if you're not really good at like reading social cues to begin with, you're gonna really struggle with something like that. Again, obviously, all these things are like, there's additional factors to take into account when it comes to like, are you going to be okay with doing like these kinds of exercises, and how does that form your critical thinking? But again, as Nia mentioned, there can be simulated environments, environments that encourage and nurture the idea of critical thinking without necessarily having to take all of like the necessary steps. They were asking non-factual questions that they wanted one solid answer. Also, yeah, you might be on specifically, exactly. But yeah, no. Sorry, my brain melted for like a second. But yeah, like I said, though, there's a couple of things that go into it, but critical thinking is very, very, very important. But unfortunately, a large portion of the population does not have access to the capabilities of like thinking that far ahead, or rather like fully analyzing a situation and like why certain things might be like, let's random example, like flat earthers, and the fact that like their reasoning behind like why they think the earth is flat can like come from like a million places. In some aspects it's like religious, because like the Bible doesn't specifically mention the earth as a sphere. Plus, mental health struggles comboing with poor critical thinking can lead to bad results, like my mom trusting her anxious, intrusive thoughts. Exactly. So if you also have like bad mental health and you're not really good at critical thinking, those like fucking combined can turn into like a very unfortunate situation where like you believe like anxious thoughts, or you're easily manipulated by people who seem like they understand what's going on. Oftentimes people who validate those anxious thoughts in one way or another. Again, our current like political climate in the United States is a very good indicator of that, because it's like you have these people who aren't necessarily bad people, so to speak. Like I wouldn't necessarily attribute that to all of them, but it's like they have fears and anxieties and the people in power currently kind of speak to those fears and anxieties, even though they are actually the ones that are often causing the problems in the first place. They're shifting the blame and trying to make promises of making things better. So it's easy for folks who struggle with mental health and, again, that lack of critical thinking to kind of latch onto these ideas in the hopes that their lives will become better. And they can become like irrationally defensive about it as a result. I'm thankful I got education and guidance on my mental health issues and how they affect me by a few of my headmates. Yeah, definitely. It's really important. Like, honestly, it's like this just kind of comes back to the fact that like mental health in general is so fucking important. But like, especially in the United States, not a lot of people have access to that. Like, I will always advocate, even if like therapy isn't necessarily for you, try to get some, at least like a bit. Just try to try it out with a couple of doctors, because it can help a lot just to like get like that unbiased opinion about the situation, to help educate you, especially, and to give you like a couple of tools to help you manage things. That's really what you're going to therapy for, is not to like have somebody fix you. It's to get the tools to manage your anxieties and your stresses more easily, and to help like guide you and answer questions about why you might feel or act a certain way. Because like mental health is a very like it's that experience of like loss of control, really. We can't really fully control how we react to situations. Like, obviously we need to get to a point where we can control our actions, because our feelings and our actions are two separate things. But obviously a certain mental state can influence what actions we might try to take. The difference between having mental health but still taking accountability, because at the end of the day you still make choices, obviously. Your mental health is not an excuse to be a shitty person in any way, shape, or form. But if you are truly remorseful about being a shitty person, you will take the steps necessary in order to prevent the incidents from happening again in the future. That's the goal of seeking mental health services, is the fact that you are looking to prevent situations in the future, or at the very least minimize them to the point that they are not causing harm to yourself and others. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting on a tangent, so I'm just sitting here just yammering. I can talk about this stuff all day. Give me half an opportunity. Can you tell my degree was in psychology? Anyway, says we need motive, means, and opportunity to figure out Ross' plans. What's he talking about?
Means, motive, opportunity, some bullshit they teach at the academy?
More personal philosophy. Figure out those three, and you don't need to phase flip to predict the future.
Enlighten me then.
Means, what is it you think the dog's planning? And can he even do it? Motive, why would he? No one does anything without a reason. What drives him? An opportunity. How's he plan to pull it off?
What, why, how? Figure that out and I'll have him?
Never failed me before.
God, I fucking love Har. Har is like, I'm so glad he's on our side, because like, I think his character's so interesting. Oops. I just think he's cool.
Thoughts on Trinity's lab so far?
I assumed there'd be more people here. Takes a big organization to build all this. Can't start and end with one man.
One man with the ability to manipulate time. Trinity, this facility, the research, it's all some design of Roth's. I'm sure of it.
You're taking it too personal, boys. He couldn't do all this himself.
Well, the answers will be here somewhere.
See, I love the fact that, like, again, D.A. Hara's character is so fucking good, because he's like, he is genuinely interested in he is like your typical, like, it's a detective who is genuinely invested in making sure that the law is followed, but also that like good people prevail. He approaches things like with heart, but also logic. So he's a really good balance for Mick. Mick, who is like very reactive, which can be good in its own way. Like you kind of like, sometimes you need somebody who's able to just like take action without like hesitation. And that's who Mick is. He's that kind of guy who's able to like go through all this gritty shit. But he's really well balanced by somebody like Hara, who is able to be like, okay, well, slow down, let's think. Like, why is this happening? How do they have the means to do it? What are they planning for next? Which, like, one, will ultimately keep, like, somebody like Mick out of, like, serious trouble, because, like, he could just, like, stumble into fucking shit, or he'll start, like, accusing without evidence, and then he's, like, just fucked himself. Because remember, if you accuse somebody without evidence, or at least without the capabilities of, presenting that evidence in full, you actually hand that person the power to manipulate the narrative. Is he really vested in the law? Like, he was pretty chill hiding these from the... I mean, more like the law in the sense of, like, not, like, following it to a T, but, like, hey, be a good fucking person. Like, yeah. Like, that's where I was saying, like, you know, at his core, he believes in the idea of good people. So, he will turn a blind eye, but he's also, like, he's also logical about it. He understands that the law does exist, and it can cause barriers to doing good things if you're not careful. But yeah. He's 100% moral, but moral does equal law. Exactly. Sorry, I'm eating more string cheese. It does not yet. Sorry. I also fucking blundered that. I knew what you meant, but my brain also went, yeah. Yeah, moral doesn't necessarily equal law. Which is a fair assessment in general. And technically speaking, even in terms of law, and you'll see lawyers use this sometimes as well. It's the idea of like the law needs to be followed unless X, Y, Z. And it's usually like cases of like extreme desperation, like you are possibly facing death or extreme harm, or others are facing death or extreme harm. It's why things like, oh, you can't kill people, but if it was in self-defense, you can usually get like a lawyer to be like, okay, well, like they don't need to go to jail, they were just defending themselves, what do you want? And I view like Hara's kind of on that side. It's like, yeah, you should follow the law unless he's lawful in the same way a lawful character in D&D is. It's less legal statutes and more code of conduct. Exactly. So yeah, again, great character. I love having him around. Again, like in terms of D&D, you could consider like Hara is like lawful good, Mick is chaotic good. 100% chaotic. Like he does the right thing, but he does not do like a lot of like consideration of other things around him, and he is very easy. He could be easily flipped depending on new information. Mick is the get shit done kind of good. Alright, let's see. He might have more thoughts on phase flipping.
Any more thoughts on this phase flipping stuff?
Dangerous thing in the wrong hands.
In Roth's hands. He grins at me.
I was thinking of yours, boss.
I can't go back as far as he can, but I do wonder why he hasn't, I don't know.
Taking over the world?
I mean, he could play the stock market, predict events, you name it.
My only guess, he doesn't want to.
Not everyone cares about power and riches?
I'd usually disagree with you there. It's money and power keeps a homicide cop in work. Though the dog does seem genuinely interested in the research.
And that's fair as well. There's something like to be said again about the fact that like sometimes people genuinely think that they are doing the right thing, even if it costs like doing a couple of wrongs along the way, or maybe they can be so skewed in the idea of like that they think they're doing the right thing that they can't see what the wrong in a situation is. And that could very well be the case for Roth. Again, like he's been doing like a lot of research on the human mind and everything. They've been talking about this like being like something that could like drop suicide rates and things like that. And overall, those kinds of results could make you like fully believe that you're doing the right thing, and that, you know, maybe you have to do a little bit of harm along the way, but ultimately you're doing something that's going to be for the good of everybody, and like you can always go back and fix those mistakes, blah blah blah. Like especially like in the sense of like a time travel situation, it's like, okay, maybe I did something wrong in this timeline, but I can go back and I can fix it and we can do better. So it's like he might not necessarily be motivated by like power or anything like that. He might genuinely be motivated by the idea of doing something good for the world, but he doesn't see what the wrong in this path is. So that could be something there. Anyway, how much of what I saw was real?
Roth's painting me as paranoid, crazy. I know I've been seeing things that aren't there. Dead people, monsters, but I didn't imagine every shitty thing that's happened since I jumped that boxcar.
Well, you didn't hallucinate our encounter in the hospital. I have a bump on the head to prove it.
Right. So why haven't you said anything?
There'd be some excuse. Best to keep what I know to myself.
So then, what's their plan? Why not kill us now? He just shrugs.
Well, again, Mick, you're kind of necessary. They've kind of painted that out as Mick is a very necessary person. So let's see what we've got. Okay, so we need to find a can. So let's go down to the personal quarters. Annie said, oh, Bill. Oh, wait. I love the death hallucinations. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is different.
Trail of wet footprints. They lead directly into the wall here. I run my hands over the polished surface.
Okay.
There's a crack here, razor thin. Some kind of panel.
All right.
Nothing to hide my ass.
Okay, but we got a Phillips screwdriver with my grubby plastic handle.
I scrape at the crack around the panel, manage to pop it open. A keypad.
Yeah, no, Hara definitely has like a very good point about that. Like if you start giving away that kind of information about like, okay, well this was not a hallucinated scenario. I genuinely got hurt and like shit was going down. That was actual factual fucking poison in the IV line. Like, that's not just like, oh, we're just trying to simulate a death scenario. Like, no, that was actual fucking danger. That was real poison. But, like, again, like, coming up with excuses. They're saying, like, oh, we really needed him to believe that he was going to die in these scenarios, or that he needed to, he was in danger so that he could come over here, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, but, like, why would Hara need to get involved in such a fucking degree? Like, literally, the cop came up behind him and fucking clocked him in the dome. You're saying that, like, if this was, like, a simulated scenario, they couldn't have just been like, oh, yeah, hey, Hara, could you come over here for a second? Blah, blah, blah. Because again, like at that point, like Hara didn't necessarily know that he could like trust Mick. Mick still looked like he was most likely the one like who murdered Bill. Again, like they literally caught us knife in hand standing over Bill's like fucking stabbed corpse. So like, yeah, of course. But again, we're thinking about things like immediately at the start of the game, like we open up the boxcar and there's like an old man with us and he's like, oh, they found me, blah, blah, blah. And he gets shot to death. We see that happen. Like, it's like, how do you explain that? It's like, it's one thing to like, quote unquote, simulate danger for me, but like other people that are involved, like those were gunshots. Somebody died. Like it wasn't us that died, it was this person. So it's like, okay, how do you explain that? But like if you start giving that information away, they might try to like dress it up with like excuses and stuff like that. If you don't immediately have a way to refute these like claims, you need to be able to have that like backup. So until you have that, it's really good to just like keep that information to your fucking self. All right, Let's
I
touch
punch in a random code and get an angry bleep in response.
Got it. Okay, but that's interesting.
Water's still dripping from this pipe.
Take a sip.
The compact's empty, and that doesn't need makeup anyhow.
Why not? Alright, so we got that. Let's go talk to Annie then. I also wanted to... because I feel like this room has to have something in it.
Just some coat hangers rattling around an empty wardrobe. Well, why not?
Okay, sick. Because I remember that, like, there was, like, the hanger in the closet and everything, and I'm like, okay, they wouldn't necessarily... because, like, there's nothing else to interact with in the room. And I was remembering that.
Ah!
Oh. What?
How
Huh?
did...
Wait, huh? Hello? What? He was an actor really good. Why are we down back at the interface lab? What's going on? Take the hanger to the thingy.
I don't have anything to hang.
Why not? Oh! I can ask more questions. Okay, cool.
So Roth's your boss, yeah?
He's the whole reason I'm here. Though he's been happy to let me explore my own avenues of research.
I guess they align with his goals, whatever they are.
He's just as curious about the stuff as I am.
Okay. If he knows about that hidden
Found
door.
a hidden door in one of the corridors.
Well, there's maintenance access panels all around the place. Best not to mess with them.
He should know a bit about Trinity since he works here. It's true.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, it's been my home the last few years. This room's the heart of the operation. Look around. Be happy to tell you what things do.
What's his involvement with the time
You're working
travel?
on this time travel tech?
I think of it more like precognition.
All I know is when I die, I go back.
Of course. How far do you say?
30 seconds, a minute?
Decent baseline.
Okay. I can still ask questions about it.
How come Roth can jump back further than me?
Well, you know those hallucinations you've been seeing? They're a side effect of your brain writing new temporal pathways.
So, practice makes perfect?
You got it.
And Roth's got a head start on me.
Sure, though we're working on amplifying the process too.
You said you're working on amplifying the phase flip duration. So, could I go back further?
Sure?
Say, 5 years? Or more?
At a certain point, it starts to take exponentially more neural mass. With our technique, we can square it, but no, we don't think 5 years is possible.
I know exactly why, because 5 years ago is when his son died, so he's thinking maybe he can jump back far enough to save his kid. But they're like, that's a little too far. Okay, but that actually does give us a really good understanding then. So Roth couldn't, supposedly Roth wouldn't be able to go back super far either. So that's interesting. Or at the very least, he hasn't shown anybody he can go back that far. Alright, maybe he knows how to stop me going nuts.
Apparently whatever you did is making me crazy.
Temporal displacement, yeah? Hallucinations? Amazing.
You try being haunted by ghosts from your past, getting ripped apart by monsters. See how amazing it feels to you.
Well, the damage is easily fixed now.
If I let you poke around in my head more. Better the devil I know.
I'm sure you'll come around.
Alright. Klein, will you talk to me at all?
Just one question.
Go bother someone else.
Alright.
Dad.
Hey!
You're not real.
Alright. I think that means we're getting somewhere. If it's precog, then how would getting the procedure allow you to go back further than when you got it, right? Exactly. Like, that's the kind of questions I'm asking. I'm like, because precognition and time travel are really two different things. Like, you can try to consider it precognition, blah, 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 blah. But, like, precognition is like, okay, things that haven't happened yet. but like actually being able to go back and change events in general, again, it's all super complicated because, like, again, precognition being like, this could happen based on like certain circumstances, but it's not guaranteed. So it's like, okay, but then how does that work with like actual, like what, when is the actual now you know, if that makes any sense? Okay. Can I stab it with the wire?
I don't have anything to hang.
Okay. I'll go to Annie. Annie. Then how would get, yeah. It's just like, it's so, I really need answers to these questions. I need more information. Because, like, I feel like there's like a very significant difference between like what is clearly time travel and what is like precognition. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like, I understand where they're very similar. Thanks, Kofi. I don't know.
I found a hidden door in one of the corridors.
There's access panels all through this place. Probably just one of those. Don't mess with it.
I will, though.
I don't trust the reactor we're sitting on.
Well, how much do you know about nuclear physics?
Not a whole lot.
Same here. But Dr. Klein is top of the field.
I don't trust him either.
You're projecting. Understandable, this is a high-tension environment. I can give you some exercises to help.
I'll pass.
Hara suggests I ask her where we can get some petrol.
Do you know where we might find a petrol can?
What do you need that for?
I know you trust Roth, but I need to know we can get out of here in a hurry if we need to.
Well, if it'll make you feel better. Sanjay might know. He'll be in the lab downstairs.
Back to Sanjay. Alright, is that all the information we can get out of her? Nothing else here? No? Okay. Alright. That's Sanjay's room. Can't do anything with that. That goes to the floor below. I hate this humming noise that they have here. Is Dr. Roth still in here? Is he still?
It clicks open.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Carter.
We should talk to him too. Like, let's get more. Okay. Okay. We can only ask about the reactor.
I hear we're all sitting on a nuclear bomb.
Hardly. There's no enriched plutonium here. The reactor is fueled solely by depleted fission products.
There's a reason they bury those out in the desert.
You need not worry. The reactor is passive, solid state. It runs with extreme precision. If the computer picks up even the smallest bump in radiation, temperature, output, we'll all hear the alarms.
I trust computers less than I trust him. Okay, how does this reactor work then?
Well, your standard nuclear reactor uses fuel to superheat steam, turning mechanical turbines. High pressures, moving parts, it's a complicated, primitive mess, prone to error. Our reactor doesn't use heat, it uses light. It's lined with phosphor, you see, which glows in the presence of gamma radiation.
And how does that make power?
Well, how does one create electricity from light?
Solar panels?
Quite right.
If it's that simple, why the pipes everywhere? The coolant pool?
Well, I had to develop a number of key technologies for this to work. So the reactor floor is half power plant and half test apparatus. Throw in multiple redundancies, safety measures.
Okay, I get it.
Nuclear reaction is complicated. I want to snoop in his room, but it won't let me. Okay, so let's talk to Sanjay. Sanjay, my man, my dude. Goodbye.
I'd better not mess with it.
Yeah, terrifying. Hate that. Sanjay!
Hey, know where I could get a can of petrol around here?
Not sure. A doctor will know.
God damn it.
I'm told you know where I can find a petrol can.
I might. You do something for me, and I'll tell you.
Ugh, what?
Computers showing a pressure drop in a pipeline on the level 3 corridor.
You want me to sort it out?
Shouldn't prove too challenging. Even for someone like you.
This guy.
Dick? Okay, but like... Okay. I'm sorry, we have like a monster dicking around? Okay. So it's the water pipe, right? Like, I assume that's what he's talking about, so we have to try to fix the pipe?
Water's still dripping from this pipe. Guess this is what Klein wants me to fix. Water's still dripping. I'd need a wrench, or something to gum up the leak.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, so those are all of our talking points, okay. The hanger.
I don't have anything.
The meal ticket.
Can't insert the ticket there.
Why not?
Don't think so.
Wrench.
I try to tighten the leaking joint. No good. I need a wrench, or something to gum up. That won't help get it.
Okay.
It clicks open.
Roth.
Mr.
Useless. Going up. Ooh, another empty room. I don't know. Can I rummage around in here?
This one's empty too.
Damn. Okay.
The desk's empty, and there's no power to the terminal.
Shit. Okay. Nothing in here. Got it. Oh, okay. Actually, no. I think I do want to... Can't get into Klein's room yet. Let's see if our reporter friend has anything to say.
I found a hidden door in one of the corridors.
What's behind it?
Dunno. It's locked.
Well, talk to me when you have something worth writing about.
Okay.
Have any thoughts on the reactor?
Klein tried to explain how it works. All mumbo-jumbo to me.
That's fair. I'm the same way. Out of beans.
I twiddle a knob and a jet of steam hisses from a nozzle. Bloody complicated way to get a coffee.
What to do? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep, like, dicking around in empty rooms.
Nothing. Save a couple of stale old mothballs. Guess they get moths even down here.
Moths are little shitters. They will get into everything.
Empty. If there was ever anyone using these rooms, they've cleaned up any trace.
Fair enough. Toilet. Alright. What am I missing? Seems to be the question of the year, really. What am I fucking missing? Alright. I don't like the noise. Any... Okay, so I've used all my items on it. I don't know the code. You know what? Let's... Maybe we could talk to Dr. Klein again. Hi, Beans. I'm my boy. I'm not letting you up here because you keep just trying to get up on the counter. Because you're a naughty little man. Yeah, I want to just check out the monster. If it's still here. It's not, I think. Okay, interesting. I did see it. I'm not... I personally am not crazy. CodePad had hovered text with numbers. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Mind if I ask some questions?
Yes, I do mind.
You suck.
It's more likely to be useful where it is. Not going near...
Aw. Okay.
What's with the plants?
A bit of a hobby of mine. Can be nice to talk to something without a cerebral cortex sometimes.
I feel that.
I'd better not mess with it.
Why not? Okay. Even still though, like hovering over it with numbers, it's not going to do us much if we don't know the code. God damn it. I felt like I was making some progress, and I guess I made a little bit, but maybe Hara will have something I can use, or maybe I can find something in the tool. No, okay.
I try to open one, but can't tear the thick hessian.
Can I use?
Heavy aroma of dark coffee wafts up as I poke a hole through the hessian. I grab a handful of coffee beans.
Yeah, I got some beans. Don't know what that does for me yet, but I fucking got them.
I found a hidden door in one of the corridors.
Yeah? What's behind it?
Dunno. It's sealed.
Huh. Likely a maintenance hatch. But if you get into it, let me know.
It's got a keypad lock.
Interesting. Wish I'd brought a forensics kit. Could dust the keys for prints. See which had been pressed.
You
poked them all with your grubby little fingers, didn't you, boss?
Maybe. Hara immediately calling him out. But you just fucking touched everything, didn't you? You dumb son of a bitch. Okay. We now...
I twiddle bloody
Okay, put the beans...
I throw the beans into the grinder.
Make sure you close the...
Ah! I stab at the button as the machine spits a cloud of fine grounds all over the counter.
Good job.
The more I try to scoop up the coffee grounds, the more they get on everything.
Good job, asshole. Good job.
I scoop up some of the finer grounds.
Oh boy, we have it in the compact mirror now. Exciting. Okay. Is that how we're gonna do things? Are we gonna basically dust for prints? I mean, it's worth a shot. Why did I do that? What? For some reason, my brain was like, yeah, this is the elevator. Do like Shadow and eat the beans straight. Exactly. Just fucking shove them in your mouth. Let's keep going.
Taking the brush, I dust coffee over the keypad. Ugh, I should have done this before sticking my grubby fingers all over it. Coffee coats all the keys evenly. Water's still dripping from... I'd need a
Can I use the
A
coffee
bit of coffee
grounds?
isn't enough to gum up the leak.
Look. You.
That's not going to get me a replacement for this.
Check back later to see if it's disturbed. Got it. I'm trying to think. Annie, do you have anything else to say? No, you're useless.
I've seen a copy of this photo with a third founder.
A woman, right?
Yeah. Know anything?
Only that Roth doesn't talk much about her. Dr. Klein knows more, but he's not one for office gossip.
Yeah, I bet.
Unless it's over a bottle of schnapps.
She winks conspiratorially.
Apparently, this woman had a bit of a thing going with Maxwell Holden.
Oh.
But something happened. A lab accident. She left after that.
Okay, interesting. All right, all right. Thank you, sis. There was a lab accident and now she's gone. Interesting, interesting. Anybody
Coffee
touch it?
coats all the key.
Nothing. I can't wait for someone to be like, why the fuck are there coffee grounds all over the goddamn keypad? What the fuck? Nothing.
I found a photo of the founders.
Yeah, Grace showed me. Missing some woman, huh?
Yeah, like they're trying to cover up she was part of it.
You'll notice Roth dodges any questions about her. Gets my hackles up.
I'll tell you if I find anything more.
Okay. Still nothing. Okay. All right. 1 second. I do believe that my groceries must have gotten here a while ago. Only you could go back in time to before you put your prints on the keypad, right? But we have to simulate death first. We have to. We have to. All right. 1 sec. Madoka, get your little bloody snoot out of the groceries. There we go. See you, tree. I taste you. And some cat litter. All of you. Vultures. Alright, I'm back. And I have tasty snacks, and I put a TV dinner in the microwave. So if you hear beeping in the background, that's where it's from. And I got myself a drink. Alright. Okay. You know, this isn't... We haven't been down here yet with the new tools we've got. Wait.
Now, what's Klein been hiding in here?
Let me
A
in.
dirty lab coat, that's all? Guess he just doesn't like me. There's a packet of gum in the pocket, though.
Gum! Yeah, we're actually going to go out the pipes. Let's go. Tasty chewing gum.
That's fixed it. Klein better help me out now.
Yeah. And we still kept the gum. Yummy. Actually, I can go back over here. Tasty gum, tasty chewing gum for ourselves. Roth's out of his room.
I fixed your leaking pipe.
Very impressive.
Just give me that petrol can.
Fine. There's one behind the backup generator on the reactor floor.
Well, thank you so much for your help.
Did you notice it? Have you noticed it? Noticed what? Oh, I might have missed something. It's very possible. Every once in a while, Mick will skip forward a tiny bit while walking. Oh! Nothing to ask for here. Okay, I failed to pay attention. Where did he say? Behind the backup generator on the reactor floor. I got distracted. I mean, like, teleport. Oh. He just kind of zips forward. No, Boy? Behind the generator, he says.
I don't get...
Like, I know I can go behind it, but like... Oh, the backup generator. I'm stupid.
I peer behind the generator and find the petrol can Klein mentioned.
Yay. Gasoline acquired. That's a tiny backup, right? For this whole fucking facility? Like, sure, Jan. I put gum on you.
Don't want to gum that up.
Why not?
Dad,
Hello, hallucination
Ignore
of
him.
child.
I've been looking for you. What's wrong? Talk to me. Hello?
Out of my way!
Hey! Help me!
You don't exist! Oh, God! I wish you never did.
Nick! Help me!
Annie? Ah! Are you really even there?
Of course I'm fucking here, Mick!
Jesus.
Help!
Help your fucking sister.
Annie!
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Hey! We need help in here! Half blind from the pain in my head, I rushed to where she fell. She doesn't surface. Help comes. Roth runs to find a hooked pole, and with the detective, they haul her up.
We were too late. I'm sorry.
Bro, no. Annie, no.
No! She can't be!
Mick.
She's not! She was...
What the hell happened?
Oh God! I pushed her! What have I done?
Perhaps you can still fix this. Mr. Carter, detective, follow.
We gotta go back.
What's this about, Doc?
The very thing we're all here for. Mr. Carter and his ability to go back in time. To change things.
That's your plan? I can barely go back a whole minute!
That's where the quantum coupler comes in.
Quite. With this, you'll harness the quantum matrix of another's mind.
So each of your 86 billion neurons connects with 86 billion more.
Yes, a power of 2 increase. Your 30-second phase flip becomes 15 minutes.
If you think I'll link minds with you...
No, your mind must be open, trusting. That's why you're here, detective.
Me? I can't do this phase flip thing.
Mr. Carter will trigger the phase flip. You will merely be along for the ride. But you should not dally. Make your decision.
Are you game, Hara?
If it'll help your sister.
You have my word. It's perfectly safe.
Just what I need. His word. Are you game?
If it'll help.
You have
Just what I... This thing could really take me back further? How far, I wonder? If it'll save Annie, I guess I have to try.
Right.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Well, if you lie down in the chair, I'll get the detective to do the same.
I lie down on the foam and try to relax.
The cartridge, Dr. Daswani. This program will synchronize your neuroquantic fields. We will run it before sending you back.
Which involves killing me, I suppose.
Technically, yes. Brain function is ceased by a device built into the chair, though this is painless.
Too late to back out?
Come on, detective, think. You'll be the first ever time cop.
So I'll go back too.
My lungs tighten as Roth slides a visor over my head.
Yes, these visors house a neural interface linking you together.
Already on my end.
All right.
Let's just get it over with.
So
I'm
Hara's
ready.
gonna experience
Running
time
sync
shenanigans
program.
with us this time.
Synchronization successful.
Go for phase flip.
See you earlier.
I grit my teeth. Then... the light! No pain of death, but the same gut-wrenching sense of my mind being ripped apart. Reformed. Did it work? Annie!
What are you looking at down there?
Oh, thank God.
Ah, I was just coming to find you.
It worked. She's alive.
What are you two on about?
I kind of...
Mick here pushed you off the railing. You died.
I was seeing things again.
Roth brought us back with his machine.
Jeez, Mick. Well, I guess that's why I came to find you anyway. I didn't want to rush you, but we've got to do it now.
Do what?
Fix that messed up brain of yours. I've got to set up.
She at
Meet me
least
in
has
the
a point.
interface lab.
God damn. That was crazy. Okay, but Annie's back. Holy shit.
So I guess it worked. We both went back.
Can't say I enjoyed the experience. Didn't
Right.
feel right. Still, pretty incredible. Plenty of reason to keep their work hidden.
Right? Oh god, that was crazy. That was crazy. Holy shit. Okay, but like now Hara's like done it, so like he's definitely like oh my god. Hara's gonna start right. Is Hara gonna start hallucinating now? Is he gonna start seeing shit? Oh my god. Okay. Is she in her room? Is that where I'm gonna find her? Let me take a look at this before we go.
Yes! Someone's used the keypad.
Yeah.
There's a distinct fingerprint on 2, 4, and a bigger smudge on 7. I wonder. 4277. 4772. 4727. 7742.
My man really
Got
just
it.
went through all the fucking... Why didn't Mick just jump and hit his own head to jump? Right? Mick, you're so fucking stupid sometimes. Mick's a goddamn idiot. I love him, but he's so fucking dumb.
The crash cart is covered in dust, old charts, and empty blister packs. There's a portable defibrillator on top. Those things they use to shock people to life in movies. I take a deep breath and... Huh.
Is this her? Is this the doctor that's missing? She went through an accident. Is that the motivation, maybe? Are they trying to fix her?
She's
What's going
deep in a
on?
coma. With all the tubes and lines, it's hard to pick her age. But there's a touch of grey in the raven hair that spills across the pillow. Who are you? Empty packet of bandages, expired antiseptic. A pair of surgical forceps might be useful.
Oh, mine now. Like, this has got to be
The only
her.
thing useful on the card is the defibrillator, and I'd better leave that in case it's needed in a hurry.
All right, fair enough. Okay, but we know the code now. Okay, so we're just gonna slip away. Okay, Annie's not in here, but maybe I can look at her shit.
Annie'd kill me if I messed up her work, or pulled the eyes off my teddy again.
You know, fair. All right, so she's not in here. I want so bad to break into his room. I want so bad.
No answer. I'd love to find a way in. He's got to be hiding something.
Oh, that was sick, though. Why didn't Mick just jump in here? Fucking... Sorry, I was rereading messages again. I thought a new one popped up. Fucking... Mickey is a dumbass, though. He is straight up a fucking dumbass. I love him so much, but he's so stupid. Where am I supposed to go? Annie said to meet her in the lab and she could sort it out. Got it.
Let me know when you're ready.
Ready for what exactly? You're going to stop me going crazy?
That's the long and short of it.
What do I have to do?
I'll just finish calibrating here. Sanjay, do you have the cartridge ready?
Right here?
It needs to go in that console on the machine, Mick.
He holds out a plastic cartridge. Seems kind of primitive.
Well, the problem defies regular hardware paradigms. We're programming neural pathways at a quantum level. It's not data you can just email. We set it on cartridges containing neurological tissue, implanted with instructions. Stick it in the quantum coupler and you're good to go.
The cartridge locks in with a satisfying clunk. So this'll tell the machine how to fix my head?
Yep.
Got any games on this thing?
I wish. All research and medical programs so far.
Like the one that made me forget I came here.
And unlocks your ability to face flip.
There a program to undo that?
Sure, but then you'd have gone through it all for nothing, right?
I guess.
If you finished gabbing, lie down on the far bed.
Dad, don't do this.
Annie, this machine, could it make me forget something bigger?
Like?
Like my son.
Dad?
Could it help me forget Alec?
Fuck, Mick. You've been trying to do that since he died. Has it helped? If you don't trust me as your sister, trust me as a professional. You don't need to forget what happened. You need to accept it.
What do I have to do?
Lie down.
I'd better see this through before I crack up completely.
I don't know, I just kind of want
I
to
don't
dip
think
him.
I have a choice. I lie down on the foam once more.
Dad, did you mean what you said?
Just relax.
You wish I'd never existed, never been born.
You'll feel a bit of warmth between your eyes.
Maybe it would have been better. You would have been happier.
Ready when you are.
I would have liked that.
Okay.
I try to unclench my fists. Yeah, I'm ready.
No, I mean, okay. It's done. That's it.
What?
Just like that.
My head.
Better?
I hadn't realised it was spinning until it stopped. I feel like I've just stepped off a boat onto solid ground.
Now you see why this is so exciting. Makes chemical and surgical techniques seem truly barbaric. Get some good data, Sanj?
Sure did.
Send it through. I'll look over it in my room.
Okay.
And Mick,
Do a
if you
flip
want
to
to talk
make a bit
about, well, anything, you know where I am.
I'm not letting them back into my head without a damn good reason.
I mean, fair enough, but still. Okay, but I feel like, okay, in that case, I feel like they're not hallucinations. Like, it's gotta be something more, right? Let's face it, a hallucination doesn't get, like, fucking sad when, like, they're told that, hey kid, I wish you weren't born. Just saying. Alright. Let's talk to Annie. I actually do want to do that. I want to talk to her.
You know there's a woman here in a coma.
No. But we did do trials with coma patients. Families gave us permission to use the coupler. We were able to wake 2 of them. I guess another's still here.
In a secret locked room.
Well, locked for her privacy, I imagine.
Yeah, right.
Girl, you need to stop, like, fucking just trusting shit. I need you to be more skeptical, my girl. I love you, Annie, but, like, fuck.
Got that can of fuel. I pass it to him and he stows it.
Sick.
Well, there's nothing stopping us leaving when we want to.
Just need to convince Annie.
And I still want to know what's really going on here.
So then, we figure out what Roth's up to, and I can convince her.
Sounds like a plan, boss.
I could really use something to eat, too.
Hungry.
I got in that hidden room. Found a woman in there. Intubated. Comatose.
That right, boss? Where is it?
Second floor corridor. There's a hidden panel. Combos, 7742.
I'll check it out. Let me know if you learn anything else.
Gotcha. He was like, I'm hungry.
Hey, Grace.
Heard you killed your sister.
Hey, that's
This will
not...
be great for my book. Couple of questions.
Forget it.
What a fucking opening. Heard you killed your sister. I fucking love Grace. I wish she was a bit more of a prominent character. I just love how fucking forward she is. Holy shit. Okay. We're out. Can I get Annie to trade her meal ticket now? Annie, gimme, gimme. Gimme hungry. Be niceys to me. I killed you, and that was really traumatizing for me. Annie. Mimi hungry.
Hey, I'll swap you that boring old steak for a delicious bowl of soup.
Sure thing.
Oh, sick. It worked. Now I get the steak. Me. Hungry.
Machine sucks up my ticket, starts to hum quietly, then my meal rises into view. The steak looks pretty good, and it came with a nice sharp steak knife.
Knife.
I find a place to sit and tuck in.
Yummy.
Not bad.
I killed you. That was traumatizing for me, so you should do something for me. Exactly. It's a knife. It's a knife for me. I have a knife. I don't know what I use the knife for, but I have a knife. Now what? Let's go back to the labs, maybe? I don't know. I have a knife. Knife.
Don't need to cut that. I'm not letting...
No, I wanted you to walk over here. Sure.
Did you know there's a woman here in a coma?
Yeah, a doctor told me they ran some trials on coma patients.
So why's she locked up then?
Who knows? Probably some legal reason.
Sanjay, I also need you to question things just a little bit more, my dude. Oh, hello. Getting real intimate here with Dr. Sanjay. Oh. Let's get out of here.
I opened your hidden room, Roth. Found your little experiment.
You really shouldn't be.
You found her, did you? She was part of a medical trial, that's all. One of the few our quantum coupler was unable to help.
Bullshit. Why keep her here?
Her family couldn't afford care. Would have pulled the plug. I just didn't have the heart.
You keep her locked in a secret room.
Hardly secret. We were merely respecting the privacy of the patient.
You have an answer for everything, don't you?
Well, you can hardly blame me for that.
Can I just...
Will you just let me work?
I want to.
Roth's left his keycard in his coat here.
What are you doing?
Got eyes in the back of his head, that one.
Okay.
I don't have anything... Forceps aren't... Don't need... Don't see how...
I want it.
Mind if I ask some questions?
Yes, I do mind. What are you doing?
Got eyes.
Gum.
Don't want to go...
Would you like
Don't
some
want
gum?
him to know. Won't help.
Coffee dust. I can't blame you, actually. Exactly. They all been drinking Kool-Aid for real, for real. I need y'all. I need y'all. I desperately need you to think, please. Like, how is you want to try my experimental makeup?
I'll keep it.
What if I stab?
I'm not going to go around stabbing people.
Why not? Well, what is there for me to stab?
Forceps are... Knife won't...
Why not? Stab.
Don't need to cut. Forceps are...
Okay. So, theory so far. Okay, so we know that Maxwell, I was calling him Mark earlier, his name's Maxwell. So, Maxwell and this lady doctor here had a thing going. We learned that they were intimate. During their like experiments and shit goes haywire. Maxwell, aka Bucket Guy, exactly, yeah, Bucket Guy. So him and Lady Doctor are smooching faces. Something goes haywire in the experiment. They cover it up as her leaving, willing to bet that that's not what happened. She just ends up in this fucking coma. They can't bring her out of it. That's also why they started doing experiments on coma patients, because they're like, okay, if we can like bust these coma patients out, maybe we can bust her out. It worked for like a couple of patients, didn't work for her yet. Now I'm thinking it's because their shit wasn't strong enough. I thought at first that they needed him to help with like the hallucinations, but they've already got that taken care of. I thought that's what they had said. I must have like fucking misremembered. That's fine. I play this game every other day, so you know I'm doing my best. So I'm guessing then. What they really need is somebody with like mixed like level of capability with this thing to try to jumpstart her out of it. And I'm betting, I'm gonna say, it's a hunch anyway. I think Roth and Maxwell both like the Lady Doctor, and I'm betting that that's a part of what their falling out actually was, is the two of them having issues with the fact that they both liked her. On top of the fact that, like, you know, the fucking experiment shit going haywire. That obviously pissed Maxwell off, and that's fully understandable. He's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. So, I think we've already found Roth's motivation. His motivation isn't power or anything, it's getting her back. He can't... Oh, okay. He can't go back far enough to stop it from happening. He wasn't capable of it the first go around, I'm betting. Like he was probably too late to stop it or something, or he didn't have it in just yet. Couldn't go back far enough to stop her. But maybe using Mick's natural capabilities they're going to be able to push him back further to the point that he can stop whatever happens to her and prevent the coma from happening. Okay, because like, yeah, they said that the machine is able to boost capability. You have to be able to trust the person, though, in order for it to work. He's trying to get Mick to trust him. MGR Thrapos, get over yourself, right? Okay. But like, okay, so theory going in forward, I think he wants to use Mick to go back further. That machine is what, like, you have to link to somebody to amplify it. Mick has natural capabiliity. Fucking Roth is the one that's practiced with it. So he knows how to use it really well. So if he uses Mick, who's able to amplify the whole thing, they could go back. Oh, maybe that's how he got, like, Mick to agree in the first place, because of the idea that he could, because, like, that's the experiment I'm betting, is that they had him go back really, really fucking far. But again, like they said, there's, like, issues with it. Sometimes your fucking neurons just go scrimbly bumbly. But Mick wants people to live. Why hide this plan? Because it might undo a bunch of shit. Okay, that's... It might undo, like, a bunch of shit that Mick might not be on board with, but his past self was on board with it. So I'm guessing the idea maybe was that, like, Roth convinced him that they'd be able to do this to, like, save his son or something. Oh, okay. Okay, we really do need, like, the why hide it, though. That is true. We need the why hide it. That's, like, kind of the puzzle piece we're missing here. Fucking put me in the goddamn terracotta pot now! My wife sees me cooking. My girlfriend sees me cooking. She throws me the fucking pot. My thinking pot. Okay. But how do I get my grubby fucking hands on that goddamn key card, though? That's the real question. Ugh. I feel like I'm so close. I'm so fucking close to something.
Do you know there's a woman in a coma hidden away here?
Oh, no. Some patient they're trying to help? Woman wakes from coma. Could be a good angle. Try to find out what her story is.
Trust me, I'm trying. I've got ideas, though. I've got thoughts. Brain cells bounce off the pot to create a feedback loop. Just vibrating under here, like, let me out. I don't know where to go next. I got steak. Tasty.
I'd only blunt the... Forceps aren't useful.
Why not? Can I go back in? I think I missed something in here. Stab the box.
Don't need to cut that.
Stab.
I'd only blunt the... Forceps aren't... I don't have any... The only thing useful on the card is the defibrillator. You remind me of Alec like this. I have to resist the urge to pull the lines that keep her intubated.
You have to resist the urge. I wonder if I can do a flip-flop. Let me see. Going back down here, trying everything I can to figure this shit out. All the best thoughts comes from those. I mean, they have to be good because they agree with me always. I have to resist a second murder today. What if I swippy swap with mine?
It only works on the door panels.
Damn it. I thought I was onto something.
I'll keep it.
Okay, let me save real quick. Yeah. Alright. One second. Shit's being weird. Who am I getting pings from? Who's doing this to me? I don't know who pinged me. I hate it when that happens. When it like, you ever get like those fucking invisible pings? Oh, okay. That's where it is. Okay, got it. All right. Okay. Hi, honey. I love you too. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna start like touching things. I did get new stuff. Shit. I know I can interact with this still.
I push on the needle with my finger.
Dr. Dosvani, I'm seeing some fluctuations. Never mind, it's stabilized.
Just keep an eye on it.
Okay. Forceps.
Forceps ain't.
Knife.
Knife won't do much.
I know we tried the hanger earlier. Gum.
I moisten a strip of gum and squish it down over the base of the needle.
I'm getting that reading persistently now. Did you do something?
Nope.
Something's up.
Can I steal now? I can steal. I can steal.
Got it.
He's like, I know you did something. I just
some
can't prove
residue
it.
build up on the sensor.
Good, good.
He was full looking at me like, you did something. I just can't prove. What even is that readout? It's like a little fucking sensor thingy to like keep track of like the radiation and shit. Can you stab the fire extinguisher? I did try that. I'm out of the pot now though. I'm free. Key card. So here. Let's get into Dr. Roth's room. I'm gonna start rummaging in his shit.
Okay, I'm in. He certainly has a lot of white lab coats, but nothing worth breaking in for. Nothing here but his insect collection, books on nuclear physics, genetic sequencing. I rummage under the bed, boxes of medical journals, some old photographs. One of them catches my eye. It's the other half of that Polaroid. The back is signed Sophia Roth. Gideon has his arm around her. So she was Roth's wife. I thought she had a thing with Maxwell Holden. Huh. And her face seems familiar. Where have I seen it?
Okay, so we were right about the triangle, but like a little bit in the wrong direction. Oh! Oh, holy shit! Let's have
I
all the
searched
stuff.
through the stacks of papers, the shelves piled with journals. It's all equations and technical jargon. And his terminal is locked. I'm not getting anything from there.
In his bathroom.
Jesus, boss. Thought the doc was back.
How'd you get in here?
Masking tape on the door jamb. You?
Stole his card.
Well, you needn't have bothered. There's nothing here. Except maybe...
He scrambles up onto the toilet.
There's this cavity in the ceiling. I think there's something wedged in there. Can't quite reach it. See if you can find something to hook it with.
You mean like this coat hanger?
How about this?
Can you untwist it?
That's pretty stiff. Hara just shrugs.
God damn it. Forceps.
How about this?
Need something with a hook. Bit of wire or something?
Oh, do I... Okay, I use it on the
Gripping
coat
the
hanger.
forceps, I untwist the stiff wire.
Here you go, buddy.
Try this. Something snakes down from the open panel.
What's that?
Gas mask?
Is this how he...
It's built into the ceiling. Some emergency thing like on airplanes?
Probably one in everyone's room. Been barking up the wrong tree.
Does it remind you of the neural interfaces on Roth's machine?
Looks more like a gas mask to me. Wasted time busting in here. Roth still seems clean.
He's not. I'm sure he's not.
Yeah, well, you better find something.
Isn't that your job?
When there's probable cause it is. I should have brought in the butcher. Maybe he paid off a couple of cops and that's all there is to it.
That makes no sense.
I know. Fuck.
Wait. What if he's not trying to bring her back? What if she's being kept in the coma on purpose? What if he's using it to link up to her? Maybe she's like Mick. Maybe she has like a strong affinity for it. He's been linking up to her. That's how he's able to go so far in the past, is because he's linking up to her. The more people like Mick that he has, the farther back he could go. That's why he's got the gas mask in here. It's so he can link up to her.
Someone must know what this is. It won't pull free, but maybe I could cut it down.
Oh, fuck
The
yeah, I
blade
will.
struggles through the pipe like it's the neck of a chook. Inner wires sever like tendons. Tubes snap like gristle.
Very visceral storytelling. I think we're on to something here. Let me ask Sanjay if he knows what it is. I feel like Sanjay would be most likely to know, but less likely to tell on us.
Sanjay, I found this mask. A bit like the visors in here.
Give us a look.
Here.
Interesting. Hard to know without opening it up, but it could be a neural interface.
So it's not a gas mask?
Well, it looks like it might be that too.
But it could be used to phase flip.
Nah, even with the neural interface, there's nothing here to trigger brain death.
What about, poison gas?
Oh, why would anyone... No, that wouldn't work. It needs to be instantaneous. My guess? It's an old prototype or something. Just show a doctor. He might know.
Or link up with a bunch like Mick to go and try to save. Could still be to just try and save her. I suppose that's still like a possibility for sure. But wait! No! Oh my god! The fact that there's nobody fucking here, despite this being like a huge fucking facility you would need like multiple hands to fucking accomplish. The fact that people are quote unquote disappearing. They all conveniently happen to be getting jobs and shit like that. And the reason you're not seeing them anymore is because they're not homeless. All of the homeless people are hooked up to the neural network that Roth is using. He's using all of them to be able to jump back in time super fucking far. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm just... Oh, that's got... Oh. Okay, cool. Doctor's not here, which means he's probably back down... He's probably back down in the thing, which is good, because obviously we don't want to ask questions in front of Dr. Roth. Dr. Klein, I have a goodie for you.
Hey, I found some kind of mask.
Torn from the ceiling in your room, I bet. If we need to vent the reactor, you'll wish you hadn't.
They're in all the rooms?
Obviously. They dropped down in an emergency.
If they're all like this one, then Roth's hidden neural interfaces everywhere. Why would you need to vent the reactor?
We wouldn't. It's just a redundant system.
That's what he uses. That's what he uses to cause instant death. Everybody puts these on thinking that they're gas masks, that they're going to save them in the event of the fucking radiation needing to be vented. But the reactor being vented. But Dr. Roth is actually using it to cause mass brain death. I'm fucking, oh my god. Masks like this drop down from the ceiling in an emergency. They could house a neural interface like the ones in the lab, though I'd have to open it up to know for sure. Can you do something for me? Sure, what's up? Hover over the photo of the woman. Her face seems familiar, but where from? Or the item. I mean, I'm sure it's our girl. Like, maybe I have to, like, point it to the thing? It's like, her face seems familiar. I'm pretty sure it's because she's the lady in the thing. Did I go the wrong way? I can't remember. Okay, I'm in here.
I look at her face, and the one in the photo. The cheeks are sunken, her hair's longer, but it's the same woman all right. So this is Roth's wife, the missing third founder of Trinity. Roth has some explaining to do.
I like that we still have the coat hanger. Maybe we're supposed to, like... Because, again, we've got, like, a bunch of the unoccupied rooms. Maybe we can pop in and try to get one down. Okay, maybe not. Annie! Annie! I found freaky shit.
I found a mask hidden in the ceiling of Roth's room.
Oh, Mick, stop poking around everywhere. This is a high-tech lab. You'll break something.
Of course I
But
will.
what's it doing there?
I don't know. Ask him.
That woman in the coma? She's not part of any trial. She's the third founder of Trinity.
Seriously?
That's not all. She was Roth's wife. I told you he's bad news.
I don't know. It's strange, I give you that. I suppose she's here for treatment and he wanted to keep it quiet? He is a very private man.
Annie, you need to get your head out of your ass and stop trusting him.
You're overreacting.
There is a woman in a secret room hooked up to a machine. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm crazy, right? I'm crazy. Okay, I'll talk to Hara, because we do have more information.
Those masks, they're in every room. According to Klein, they dropped down in an emergency.
Huh. Interesting.
That's not all. The mask we found, it does contain a neural interface.
No shit. So what? Everyone puts on the masks, we go back in time together?
Roth could set it up to erase everyone's memory.
Everyone except his.
And with that many people, he could go back years.
We'd have to all be wearing them. Then all die at the same time.
You're saying he has the means, but not the opportunity.
We're getting closer. Keep
Yeah!
digging.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay, because I still need to fix the Geiger counter. What I'm guessing is that the fucking radiation level is a fucking lie. I'm betting that they're keeping it higher specifically to do the whole fucking, like, reactor ventilation. So that if Roth needs to, he can go back in time super fucking far. Also, does Kara have a gun? I think he does. Hello, Beans. Mama's theory crafting. Mama has theories. Yeah. Don't trust people, Beans. Don't trust people. They're scary. Oh, my sweet baby. I love you so much. Mwah.
That unconscious woman. It's Roth's wife.
His wife? Didn't see that one coming.
I think there was an accident or something.
Time to give him a poke, boss. See what he says.
Right.
Be aggressive. He'd expect that from me. Might rattle him coming from you.
Okay, okay. Could still be to save her. Maybe he can't go back far enough.
You lied to me, Roth. That woman? She's your wife.
Ah. I thought you might figure it out.
That's it? You're keeping your wife captive here.
She is my wife, yes. But you misunderstand. Early on in our research with the phase flip.
Let me guess. There was an accident.
She's been in a coma ever since.
Time to push. Know what I think? I think you put her in that coma.
Ha! Nonsense!
So you'd have her handy for whatever sick experiments you can think of.
Enough!
You must have really hated her.
I loved her! I need her close. That's all.
Well, you have this fabulous machine. Why can't you fix her up?
You think I haven't tried that? I've spent lifetimes researching, trying to undo the damage. I'd do anything to go back, prevent what happened.
What's stopping you?
Do you know how much neural capacity it would take to phase flip that far? And don't you judge me for wanting to. You have your own skeletons, Carter. You'd change things if you could.
So that's your goal? The reason you brought me here? Why I agreed to—
What an idiotic notion!
He seems to collect himself. That calm facade had slipped, but now it's back.
I apologize for deceiving you. I just didn't want you to be distracted. What we're building here is not about myself or my wife. It is a gift for everyone.
Bullshit. He's absolutely trying to undo what happened. It's written all over his face. Wonder what Hara will make of this.
Okay, so, we're pretty much on the fucking money. Okay, so yeah. Original theory standing. He wants to be able to go back to save his wife. He can't go far enough back. He needs a huge network of fucking neural, like, the people hooked up to the fucking neural network. That's also why he has the fucking reactor set up the way that it is so that he can he can basically instigate mass death whenever he needs to. He's picking up all the homeless people. Some people are getting jobs. Some people don't necessarily do that. In fact, some of them are trying to leave. But he can't actually have them leave. He has it look on the face that they're able to leave freely, that they're just like going like fucking nutty because they had shit going on. But they're actually running around capturing these fucking people when they can. Basically taking them in so that he can hook them back up to the fucking neural network secretly. I'm willing to bet that underneath like that fucking like a little fucking water chasm, like the reason we were seeing like fucking dead bodies and shit, I bet that's like a fucking indicator, is because they're actually underneath all that, and that as soon as the fucking reactor is set off, he can set off that mass fucking death and jump back years, maybe even fucking decades, so that he can go through and he can change what happened. Ah. And again, the idea, Mick was probably initially on board because he liked the idea of being able to go back far enough to save his son, to keep his son from dying in the hospital like 5 fucking years ago. So of course he agrees to this experiment on the idea that they're able to like jump back super far. But again, we've got Mick who's like he's still really fucked up about this, obviously. Like, he has not gone through like proper grief, and I feel like that's an interesting story narrative in itself. Like, obviously we're dealing with the idea of like processing grief and like the kind of stages you tend to go through. Like Mick is obviously like, he wants to forget it even happened. He wants to forget this person ever existed, because the idea of this person being around and the fact that they are not around anymore is so fucking heart-wrenching that he feels like the only way he could deal with like the loss would be if he just forgot everything. So that's like his motivations. And then you have Roth, who refuses to accept what happened. So he's trying to do everything that he can to undo it, even if it's like fuck, she could be just fully fucking brain dead. Like, there's no one in there anymore. And like, that's why they weren't able to bring her out of the coma at all, because there's just the fucking the lights are on, but no one's upstairs. You know what I mean? Oh gosh. Okay. So we need to figure out how to fix the Geiger counter, because we have motive, we have means, and now we need the opportunity. Okay, let's talk to Hara real quick.
I think I've finally got Roth pegged. I
Best
bring
viewers on
Hara
Stream
up to
Bay, so
speed.
boy.
And he said he'd do anything to bring her back?
Right. I got him mighty riled about it.
So that's what drives him then.
Your precious motive.
Motive, sure. But what about means? How's he plan to get her back?
Those masks. If we're all hooked up to the coupler, he'll go back further than ever.
We'd have to all be wearing them, then all die at the same time.
You're saying he has motive and means, just not the opportunity. Maybe we should confront him anyway.
No. No, we need the whole picture first.
Just hope we have time.
Sorry, I had something pop up in my stream. It's labeled as possible ban evader monitoring. It's like best viewers on streambase.ru. Oh boy. Okay. We need to get this working, but I don't know where I could find a replacement Geiger tube. They use them in their... Wait. Okay, they use them in here. So maybe if I bust this thing open...
I twist out the screws and a jumble of wire and tubing bursts from the casing. Nestled amongst them, I spot a familiar component. A Geiger Muller tube. It's definitely more than just a gas mask.
Stick. Put this
I
in
press
here.
the tube into its housing. Now to test whether it works.
Go down here. Go to here.
The reactor readout is still showing the background level of 14.46. Whoa! Dial reads 475 CPM.
No, it's insane.
Shouldn't panic. Geiger counter's probably just out of whack. Wonder if I'll get the same reading on the other side.
We're in it, lads. There you are.
Over here, it's 580. Why would it be higher here? Both sensors show the same. If the Geiger counter was just calibrated wrong, it'd at least be consistent. I'd better tell Klein.
It's always primed to cause mass death. That's what it is.
I checked
This again. The alarms would have tripped. We'd have been evacuated by now.
I checked your sensors. They're stuck at 14.46.
They can't all have failed, can they?
What about the computer?
The control program is a closed system, ironclad, triple redundancies. Dr. Roth bent over every line personally to ensure there's no backdoor in. No way for it to be compromised.
Dr. Roth.
I'm sure your hasty repair job on that piece of junk is the problem.
Maybe you should get that stick out of your ass and look into it just in case. He glares at me.
Fine, I will.
Good. If Roth has sabotaged the reactor, I should tell Hara.
Exactly. We have the opportunity.
think Roth is sabotaging the reactor.
You do, huh?
He's using his back door to increase radiation levels.
Okay. Why?
Because when it gets too high, the place goes into emergency lockdown.
All right. Then what?
Those masks drop down. We put them on and he nukes us.
Taking him back further than ever.
He could stop his wife's accident.
It all fits together. Time we confronted him. That's not good.
All that time getting answers for you. We should have been... Shit! I gotta find Annie.
Cool it, boss. We needed answers. Roth won't blow the reactor until he's ready.
We've gotta stop him.
We get in his way, he'll just face flip back.
So what do we do?
We find your sister.
Right.
And we hope we're not too late.
Yeah. End of chapter 7. Ah! I believe if I remember correctly, it's we've got 2 more chapters of this. We have 8 and we have 9. Sick one-liner. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it for today. We've been going for a couple of hours now, and I still have some studying to do for my classes, so I'm gonna be getting to doing that. But I think we can finish this on Sunday. I think I'm gonna try to finish it on Sunday at the very least. I'm gonna try really hard to get it finished by then. So we'll table it here. Thank you all so much for coming out, as always, of course. So let me just do a little save and quit. We'll go to our little goodbye screen. Here we are. Alrighty. Now, let me go ahead and take a look and see who is available to raid today. Oh, you know what? That looks like a lot of fun. It looks like, who pewed me? It looks like Princess Honeybat is playing BioShock Remastered, so that sounds like a ton of fun. I think I will send you guys on over to her. As always, of course, be sure to send all of my love and support and be the kind, lovely, and amazing people that I know that you all can be. And I will see you all again on Sunday. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Fucking, we were cooking with that last bit. Like, holy shit. I'm connecting the dots. I'm connecting them. I thought I was muted on it. Fuck!
In a land where the moon shines bright.